45 degrees and the sun's out. Feels nice. Just burning some paper here out in the field, some packing material. Getting ready to do an oil change in my pickup. All right, I've got the oil changed in the pickup truck. Not too bad. I've done that job probably 100 times. I should figure it out. From 34,000 miles, every 5,000 miles up until 300,000. I could probably figure it out easy enough. So it's changed. It's ready to go. Good for another 5,000. I usually only go 5,000 miles on an oil change. I do use the Shell 1540 Shell Rotella for diesels and a Fleetguard filter. I try to use a Fleetguard every time. A couple times I did use an actual Mopar filter. Just because I either had it or I was at a dealership at the time. But for the most part, we sold Fleetguard at the dealership. It's an LF 3894. I used to buy 10 at a time and keep them on the shelf when you were going 75 miles a day round trip, 6 days a week. So very common to do an oil change, so it's good to go. I didn't film it. I usually wear rubber gloves and I don't want to get all grimy. So I got that done. One thing off the list. All right, so speaking of lists, I had told you guys I was doing the eBay and Amazon purchases that I got the idea from Farming, Fixing, and Fabricating. Mike from Our Wyoming Life has been doing a project list now for a long time, and I hope he doesn't mind. I'm going to set up a list for myself here just to keep everything straight and to stay motivated to try to get some of this stuff done. Like I say, I am taking an idea from another YouTuber. I don't like that, but I don't think I'm any type of a threat to his channel. He does a great job. So, like I say, I didn't pioneer the whiteboard either. That was from another YouTuber. So, and again, I don't care if anything I do, if somebody wants to do something the same or take ideas from me, I don't care. I'm not copywriting any of my material. Basically, if you guys get an idea or want to use something, sometimes that's the best way to learn is from somebody that is already doing it. And like I say, that's a lot of how I learned how to farm with not having a granddad or a dad that was into the, well, not having a granddad around and a dad that took another career path. I had to learn by watching other people. So like I say, I'm going to set up a list here real quick. All right, so this is definitely going to be added to, but I'll do the quick rundown here. Empty the hay wagon. I got to get that loose chaff off the hay wagon and spread out in the field. I have about a full hay wagon full. Clean the barn floor. The barn floor up there is full of loose chaff. I like to keep that clear. I got to buy my hay elevator and buy these hay wagons I've been talking about. I already have the elevator picked out. I just got to run and make that purchase and get it. Spread this manure that's sitting out here. That might be an ongoing thing because there's probably more coming. Spread lime. I did get a hold of my lime guy, and he claims it's coming, but it's going to be spring. So here we are spreading lime in the spring again. I'm not sure if I'm going to follow through with that order or just have a lime company come in with the truck and put it on, but then it might be August till they get here. I got to order the nitrogen. I already talked to him. He said nitrogen prices were out of this world. It's like $280 a ton, or I don't know, 280 bucks is the price he gave me, whatever it is. I have to service all the tractors. I got to change all the oil and fluids and everything. I got to do the alternator on the 685, finish the 986. What that means basically is finish everything I have started on it. I have that cab foam to put in the roof. I've got the mirrors to put on, replace that tire. I got to get Zimmerman's up here to replace the one tire. I got to service the lawnmower. Spray list, what I mean by that, I have to go through and do my, I do like a mode of action worksheet for each field, each crop, depending on what needs to be put in the field, and inventory the spray I have on hand so I know exactly how much to put in for each field. I probably overcomplicate it, but when I've done all the paperwork ahead of time, when it comes time to spray and mix, it goes very fast. Baler work, I have to do some work to the baler. I'm thinking of putting plunger knives in and also some rubber stops to quiet it down a little bit. Hay bind guards, I'm still deciding if I want those stub guards or not. I've been talking to a lot of guys, and it's like 50-50. Half the guys say they work, half the guys say they don't. So I don't know yet. That's a maybe. I'm sure there's a lot that's going to get added to this list yet, but that's just what I have just off the top of my head. I got a lot to get done here in the spring before we start. Some things are going to be more time consuming. Spreading manure is going to take a while, only spreading 2 ton, taking a 2-ton load at a time. and I'm hoping to have over 100 tons here. So that's going to be any chance I get. We got to spread manure, so we're going to add to it. I'm just trying to think offhand. I know there's stuff I'm forgetting, but that's that's what we got going so far. All right, just a few closing thoughts here before I leave you guys. The car is another thing I add to the list. I've been back and forth about what I want to do with that car. Somebody wants to give me $1,000 for it, I can get rid of it, but it has some issues if I was going to keep it. I just can't make a decision. What's so nice about it is it's four-wheel drive and it's so comfortable. I was out in that last snowstorm with it instead of the pickup, and it did just as good as the pickup truck in the snow. It gets good fuel economy. Diesel pickup's nice, but I still like to have a car. And if I get rid of it, I probably wouldn't be buying anything to replace it right away. So I got to decide what I want to do. I got to get the batteries out of the cellar and get them in the tractors. That'll probably be next month, not February, March. And then reboot Farm Toy Friday. I had a lot of guys asking about what happened to it. I had stopped it because of harvest, and we were harvesting at the time, and I just never picked back up on it. I didn't realize, like I said, that many people were interested in it, so we will reboot that hopefully here as I have time. So all right guys, that's where I'm gonna leave you. Today is Sunday. I really didn't plan on doing as much as I did do today, but I had to get that oil in the pickup changed because I was over the limit and I need the truck. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good weekend, and I'll hopefully be back with you soon.